The Iowa State Meteorology Department's team of forecasters keeps you ahead of the next weather season. Size Eyes on the Skies starts now.
Welcome back. I'm joined by Corey Harguth. How are you going, Corey?
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, a pretty active day out there right now.
It is.
Especially over in the eastern coast. Some tornado reports, wind reports, and hail reports. You have more about that. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I have one tornado report. I don't have a time on it. In central Illinois in Champaign County earlier this afternoon. One house was damaged and several trees down. That's all I have for that right now.
And there were 13 wind reports and 11 hail reports.
Yes,
as of now, there's still a lot of warnings and watches out.
There are, and I will emphasize that a little bit more
when you do
in the full national segment when we can actually look at a map. But
and a little closer to home right now, there's an extreme fire danger in northwestern Iowa.
That's in far northwestern Iowa, southwestern Minnesota, and extending into eastern South Dakota as well.
Yeah, there's a lot going on around the country right now.
Yeah, just looking at this map in front of me, it's very colorful.
Well, yeah, but today, closer to home here, it was pretty nice, wasn't it?
A beautiful day.
Yes, above average temperatures and not much wind, but sounds like maybe things get a little iffy toward tomorrow.
I'm not going to steal all of Gogo's thunder over there, so why don't we just toss it to him and we'll take a look.
Let's go over to Nathan now and talk to him and find out how was your day today.
Thanks, it was good. Well, we saw the warm weather. That the reason why we saw that severe weather in Illinois and Indiana was there's so much warm weather that was coming up from the south. We had 70 degrees in central Illinois, and when it's supposed to be about upper 40s for this time of year, so just way above average. And it felt nice out there. I walked out in the morning, and I was like, geez, this feels really nice.
This afternoon I wore no jacket.
But we are going to see some changes over the next couple days, and if we go to the day planner, we're going to see tomorrow is going to be kind of nice, but I mean a lot cooler. I don't think these are accurate at all, but midnight 40 degrees, southwest wind. We're going to see those south winds, but we're actually going to be into the 50s for tomorrow. I don't know why these are not acting up, but we are going to see those south winds, and it's going to be another nice day for tomorrow, and you could just take the graphic down, actually, because it's not working, but we're going to see another nice day tomorrow, and it's going to feel kind of like today. A little cooler maybe, but generally it's going to be those south winds that keep us in those 50s, maybe upper 50s. And then we're going to see quite a change when we head into Wednesday, which will be back to reality in some cases. So you'll hear about that more later in the show, though.
All those technical difficulties we're having on our late night. But I want to point out the man next to you. Good team. Hopefully we'll win tonight.
Probably not, but
let's hope. But we're going to get to our first break, and we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
And welcome back. Let's take a look at today's trivia question. What is the largest amount of snow that fell in a 24-hour time frame in Iowa? A, 12 inches, B, 21 inches, C, 34 inches, D, 54 inches. And we'll have that answer shortly, but for now, let's go over to the wall with Corey.
All right, thank you, Zach. And I know you love snow, but quit bringing it up. It's just going to keep cursing us here. Let's take a look at what's going on around the country here tonight. All right, taking a look at temperatures for tomorrow. Looking at your 30s as we head out into the mountains out west. 40s just to our north, and 60s are very possible here in Iowa, and then getting warmer as we head on south. We could definitely keep these temperatures around for a while. If we can take a look at the jet stream now, kind of a messed up graphic here it looks like. We got a double jet stream going on, which is common this time of year with the La Nina pattern that we will be looking at as we move into the winter months and so on from that. Taking a look at our surface map right now, pretty much nothing going on out to the west, just that little bit of rain out here in Washington, but that's pretty common out their way. But taking a look out to the east, this is not a current surface map either, by the way. They're not really looking at snow in Wisconsin anymore. The big deal is now the severe weather that we talked about in the open earlier. We do have a tornado watch going through the far southeastern corner of Missouri and going up to the north and east that will expire around 7 o'clock, so just a few more minutes here, our time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then we also have the flash flood warnings still in effect along the James River in South Dakota, which we can expect that for at least the next couple of weeks until they decide to, well, I guess until the river decides to go below flood stage for the first time in several months. And if we can move on, please, Sam. Taking a look at your 6 to 10 day temperatures, cooler out along the western coast, especially there, and a little bit cooler just off to our west. Taking a look at 6 to 10 day precipitation, wet right over us here in the Midwest, but then dry as you get down into the southern part of the Midwest and the deep south. That's all I got. Zach, back to you.
All right, thank you, Corey. We're going to take another break, but when we come back, I'll give you that answer to a trivia question, so stay tuned.
My name is Fernanda. I'm the wife of a teacher. Budget cuts affected my husband's salary, so I'm picking up some part-time work. We're doing everything we can to make sure our kids eat today. Tomorrow, I just don't know. Fernanda, how'd I do?
Well, I usually fold the underwear first.
I meant the acting, but good to know.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Yes, ready.
Oh, come on, Randy. Animal shelter, here I come. And no, I'm not crazy or emotionally damaged. That's a stereotype. I just belong to a total loser. I'm a good dog. So if you want a pet, adopt. And if you see Randy, tell him he dropped his wallet.
And welcome back. Let's take a look at today's trivia question once again. To recap the question, what is the largest amount of snow that fell in a 24-hour time frame in Iowa? Is it A, 12 inches, B, 21 inches, C, 34 inches, or D, 54 inches? And the answer is B, 21 inches. That's a lot of snow if you think about it. That's about an inch per hour. But let's go over to Nathan for your Iowa weather.
That was an interesting trivia question. That's a lot of snow. 21 is just crazy. All right, well, we saw a beautiful day here in Iowa, and it's going to be another beautiful day tomorrow, but we're going to see some changes as we head into midweek, and especially the weekend as we see a cold front moving through. 58 degrees right now, or today, and 40 is your normal, although it should be actually up in the upper 40s. We are about 10 degrees above average. 34 was your low, and negative 15 your record. Geez, that's pretty cold. We didn't see any rain today, and it's still partly cloudy out there. 45 degrees right now for your temperatures. Southwest winds 5 to 10, keeping us pretty mild for today and even into tonight. 45 in Ames, 38 up in Storm Lake, 46 in Clarinda. That's pretty much been the case over in Iowa throughout the day today. Moving on, we can see that we saw current temperatures right now upper 30s. It's still pretty warm out there, and for tonight it's going to be low your low for tonight's 35. So it's a lot more mild than we've seen actually the past couple weeks. We've seen lows in the 20s in most cases. And it's going to be due to those winds again, and they're going to shift as we head into tomorrow night, and that's going to knock off our temperatures. It's going to be 48 for your day tomorrow, and that's really due to those northwest temperatures at 20 to 25 miles per hour. So your 5-day, 49 for Tuesday, 42 for Wednesday. It's going to be a chilly start as we head into Wednesday as a cold front moves in and shifts our winds around, and that's going to keep us cooler. We saw upper 50s today because of those southwest winds, yet we were dry as well, so that's why we have those fire conditions out there. 54 breezy for Friday, pretty nice weekend, and then we're going to see another cold front come in this weekend, and that's going to give us a big chance for some rain, and that might help that fire situation, that's for sure, out there.
Yeah, it will. It is very dry in several areas. I was just home this weekend, and just heading up 35, you can see how dry it is in some areas.
Extremely. I was walking out today, and geez, I need my chapstick more than ever today. It was really dry out there. I mean, we had, I think, dew points in the mid-30s, yet temperatures close around 60, so.
Strong winds on their way.
Yeah.
So it's going to be extreme fire danger. And then something we're all looking forward to is going home on Friday, or maybe Saturday if you're staying for the game. You going home?
I will be going home Friday fairly early since I'm done with classes fairly early. Might as well take advantage of that.
Yep, same here.
It's interesting because I'm wondering how Friday's going to work out because a lot of people are going to want to go home, yet we have a big game on Friday against the number 2 team in the country. Plus, it's at home on ESPN, so
it sounds like a lot of people are going home, and Jack Trice are releasing attendance, and so far they haven't reached that 50,000 yet, and they've been trying to encourage more people to stay and buy tickets, but all the students are anticipating them going home since some of them haven't been home this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. I think it was last week they were selling some tickets for dirt cheap, trying to get that number that they were really
like
looking
$11. I think
something like that.
For 11, I think they were trying to sell them for $11.
Well, I don't know if they sold any for that, but
they had those hillside tickets for 4 hot dogs, 4 drinks, and 4 tickets for like $40.
That would be a pretty good deal.
That's quite the deal.
They're pretty much giving them away at this point, and that's. I mean, it's nice.
Again, they want to get
cases.
their keep the average where they've had it so far this year.
That magic 50,000. But and then next week we're looking forward to Thanksgiving.
Of course, I wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of winter system pop up. It always does around Thanksgiving.
Model Fantasyland hinting that maybe some snow possibly. But
would you quit saying that word all the time?
I want snow. It's sort of funny because on Facebook, if you had me, a lot of people are like, it's I comment about snow all the time.
Yes, yes you do.
Yeah, you probably see that, and everyone's like, stop talking about snow. We don't want snow. It's like, well, if you don't want snow, then why are you here? Just gonna put it straight up and forward.
Move down to Phoenix or something.
Yeah.
Nah, too warm down there.
Well,
go for it. I got nothing.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up on this very technical difficulty night. Hopefully we'll have it fixed for Wednesday as Corey will be back. But for now, with Corey and Nathan, and I'm Zach. Join us on Wednesday. But for now, thank you for joining us. This has been Size on the Skies. Good night.